Hi guys, we are Shishira and Navneet, two chartered accountants from Bangalore trying to explore this world on a tiny budget of $30 a day. And today we are in Baku. We've just entered
the Ichhari Sheher, which is the oldest town here, one of the oldest in fact in the region. And this is a completely beautiful walled city in which even today people live. And we're just walking down a cobblestone path as we try and explore this beautiful monument and experience what Baku is known for, one of its old heritage trails. So the Icheri Sheher, or the inner city, actually dates back to a very, very long time ago. This was developed to this extent mostly in the 12th century when Azerbaijan and the neighboring regions were under the control of a kingdom under the dynasty of the Shirvanshahs. However, the history of Baku actually dates back furthermore. They say that it's one of the oldest cities in Asia, dating back to 5,500 years ago. And a lot of that rich history continues to be preserved even today in various parts of the city, like this one. And this inner city is situated right in the heart of, the brand new Baku. So you can actually see the Flame Tower right there. And now we're just walking inside the eastern side of the old city. Now we're just walking around in the western part of the old city. We saw a beautiful hammam complex called Caspian Bay, and now we're just walking towards Maiden Tower. I think we also saw the Friday Mosque. Everything here looks, in the typical old sandstone design. The colors are all very neutral, very sand-like. And all of the houses seem to be in one similar shade, and the only color popping really from all of this is the beautiful greenery that is located almost everywhere. So you see beautiful trees like this, and I even saw Shish's favorite fruit.
what?
Pomegranate.
Oh,
It's not pomegranate, it's pomegranate. The Maiden Tower was actually built a very long time ago that nobody even knows in which year it was built or who it was built by. However, people here believe that it was initially built as a Zoroastrian temple, which was the predominant religion in this region. It came from Persia, and even today nobody has been able to date specifically as to which dynasty and which era it belongs to. And this is the Shirvanshah Palace. It's still closed because it's very early in the morning, but the main reason we came here is because of that. That's the Caspian Sea.
we left Ichhari Sheher and now we're walking towards the mosque. The weather is really hot and sticky. It's around 30 to 33 degrees every day, and it's very humid because it's right beside the Caspian Sea. It's very sweaty.
By the way, this is like the typical pricing of food items here. And this, by the way, is a 1 manat note. It is the currency of Azerbaijan. On this side, it's a vertical representation, and on this side, it's like a regular horizontal note. And this one is a coin of 20 chepik or something, and this is called a manat. So 100 of these make up one of these, and the current value of this is around 49 Indian rupees, making up 1 manat. So it is pretty expensive, and that reflects in prices of most things here. Nothing is really cheap in Azerbaijan. Also, another thing we learnt was the value of the manat is actually pegged to the US dollar. So whenever the US dollar moves up and down, even the manat goes up and down. It's sort of like how Jordan and many of the Middle Eastern countries have set their currencies. Because of how hot it is, we're just taking a little break, and we got this.
So we went to a Spar supermarket Navneet picked up an Ayran, which is the local drink here.
So Ayran is actually a Turkic origin drink. It's basically got a cow on it. So I think this could be something like a yogurt based drink. But then we ended up researching on the internet, and then we learned that Ayran is the most popular summer drink here in not only Azerbaijan but also in Turkey and the countries around. This is almost the same as buttermilk in India. Because this is cool and refreshing. During summer, most people end up losing their nutrients in the body due to sweating and all of that. So in Turkic culture, this was how they dealt with that. Just like in Indian culture, this replaces all the body salts by giving people a refreshing drink, and it's also very cold. So let's give it a try. So first impressions, it looks exactly like buttermilk. It's thin and watery and white. I'll give it a taste.
And I just sit and wait for my turn.
Wow. It's yogurt, water, it's curd, water, and some salt. So it's exactly buttermilk. Tastes just like back home.
Okay. Still waiting for my turn.
Although Nandini makes this better, doesn't she?
Always. I've got my yogurt. It's a chocolate yogurt. And to boost my energy, I got a big banana.
It's almost 9 a.m. and the sun is now out in full force. So we're just heading back to the room, and we'll probably step out again in the evening.
We'll see you then.
And wherever we go, we always see these two flags together. That's Azerbaijan and this is Turkey. You know why these two guys are always together? Let us know.
And now at the supermarket, we just got some fresh bread, some more of yogurt, and now we've got some drink. I'm not sure what drink it is.
It says Ayran, but it doesn't say Ayran.
Yeah. Let's see. Hi guys, we are back again. It's around 5 o'clock in the evening. Navneet wouldn't let me sleep longer.
She slept for 2 full hours again.
Well, anyways, now we are out struggling and walking
Uphill, because now we plan to visit the most interesting attraction here, which is called as the Funicular. It's supposed to be a little joyride that you can take very slowly. From the city all the way to the top, where apparently there's this very beautiful architectural spot. So that's the plan, and it's now around 5 p.m. You said it already?
Yeah, already
Okay.
have told 5 o'clock. Now it's 5:05.
Okay. Somebody slept way too much. Anyway, we are walking in the very, very posh-ish area of Baku. So
And
all big,
yeah.
so all big buildings everywhere. Maybe government offices too. I don't know.
But this side, a very fancy building is there. Look at that.
No. Once we go up the funicular, then we show. What do you
Okay.
say? And we spent the last few hours, Shishira spent it sleeping, but I did a lot of work.
Okay, basically the room where we are in is like semi-private because they just open off the door so that the AC, which is in the neighboring room, comes into our room. So this auntie was constantly calling out, Navneet, 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 every 5 minutes, and she wouldn't let me sleep.
So I have even interned as the receptionist guy, the room showing guy and whatnot for new guests who've come in, because this auntie is too old. She is not able to walk down with while she's cleaning and doing things like that. So she asked me. Of course, Shish had a more important thing going on.
Of
Sleeping.
course, sleep is the most important thing in my life. And food. Food comes first.
Think we have a problem here.
Food and then sleep.
Think we have a problem here.
Okay, bye.
So we have just discovered the track of the contraption we'll be riding.
Now we just walk along it and see where it starts.
Okay.
Because Navneet is very messy when it comes to navigation.
Yay!
Let's go.
We've nearly made it down the stairs and we see the thing that is waiting for us. But it's not moving.
They're waiting for you to keep your father into it.
Let's go then. What is that uncle doing there in the statue?
So we wanted to take the cable car at sunset time so that the colors will be more beautiful. So to spend 1 hour, we got ourselves some drink. So we're gonna sit in the park in front of the funicular and drink this and wait. Navneet says money flows like water here because for just these 2 drinks, we spent around 125 Indian rupees.
That hurts.
My coffee with milk and sugar.
Give it to me.
You don't drink coffee.
Give it. Cold, ice cold.
Heaven. We are now inside the bag.
That was actually pretty cool. Didn't expect that it'll be so much fun for a very short ride. But this is one way like you can actually enjoy sunset in Baku. You can just take the funicular up and then when you come to the very top, you have this.
Wow!
So this building in front of us is actually called as the Flame Tower building. You might be surprised about why someone would name a building like that, but essentially Azerbaijan is paying homage to Zoroastrianism by these buildings being built, and they were actually completed in 2012. And the reason why they're in the shape of a flame is because the fire worshippers, Zoroastrians, were notably present in this land for a very long time. That has in fact shaped the culture of this land for centuries, if not millennia. And even today, these buildings stand as a testament to it. And the best part is the entire facade of the building, it's not just glass. You'll see what I mean once it becomes dark. But
2 of these towers have residential apartments, and in one of them they have a Fairmount Hotel.
from here you can see the entire skyline of the city, and as the sunset colors come on, it's really nice. Even though this is east facing, the colors of the sun as it dips, it just makes the entire sky glow here in pink and purple.
And the facade of the space tower actually reflects the entire skyline during the sunset time, so it looks even more pretty.
I think our first few days in Baku in Azerbaijan has been off to a very interesting start. We didn't really expect this country to be so beautiful, like this city rather, to be so beautiful. But yeah, it's a great combination of old and new, and pretty interesting to just walk around, absorb that feeling of Baku. Yeah. There you go. So we found this little place yesterday, and
And
it's
they
called.
make amazing sandwiches. It's called Hari Donut.
So that's where we are. There. Okay. So we want to go in and have some vegetarian donuts. So let's go. Hello.
Hello, welcome. Welcome to Azerbaijan, Hari Donut, number one shawarma.
Yes.
Thank you.
Esnaf shawarma. Esnaf shawarma.
And this, you guys remember from today morning, it's Ayran, which is a special drink to chill in summer.
Because it was so good, we got one for each of us.
Ayran, Azerbaijan national drinks.
National drink?
Yes,
Oh.
yes. Azerbaijan history drinks.
Oh. You know, in India, same drink called majige. Majige.
Majike.
Yeah.
Majike.
Yeah, same.
Good.
Tastes the same. And chilies.
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
Thank you. Çok sağ ol.
Çok sağ ol, çok sağ ol.
It's really crispy. And look at what all is there. Jack with tomatoes, coriander, some French fries because we asked for it, and lots of mayo and tomato sauce. Amazing. Guys, going off with us today.
We are done eating and I'm running away from the creature.
Hey, Nami. Hope you guys enjoyed exploring Baku with us.
And we'll see you in the next vlog.
Bye. Sure, have this kind of a lock where you press the cord and then you open. I don't know why I feel so energetic at night. This banana is rich in potassium and a little bit of calcium, and it's very good for the body, especially when you have it in the morning. Some people have it with oats.
Can I tell you a
Doesn't
little
like
secret?
it.
Can I tell you guys a little secret? Shishira had one of these in Egypt a few years ago. We were
I have one of
standing.
these in every country, so it's okay.
We were standing in front of the
Okay, Nami.
pyramids of Giza,
Nami, stop
and
it.
Shish decided to have one of these. And
Oh
within
no, I thought it'd be chocolate.
like 10 minutes
Traffic
of
Taza.
eating the banana, she started to dance on the street because she.
You only should pick it up, huh?
No.
Navneet will come pick you guys up. Our camera fell down and now we're recording this to see if our mic is working.